Alright, so I'm assuming if you're clicking on this video, you are not doing too hot with the charged shotgun. Do not worry, I'm going to be showing you guys how to hit 200 pumps with blue charged shotguns up to mythic charged shotguns. I'm going to be telling you guys a couple of tips and tricks, and I'm even going to be showing you guys some ways that you could be hitting up to 150 pumps without even charging the shotgun all the way up to its full potential with any variant of the charged shotgun. Before I get into this video, I just want to say definitely one of my favorite guns in the game right now. I've been using it a lot, and I just think it's a very balanced gun, but it has totally changed the meta for the game, and a lot of people are having a hard time adjusting to it, and that's why you guys aren't using it correctly. Also, I am doing a giveaway if you want a chance to win $100 worth of V-Bucks and win the Battle Pass. All you guys have to do is subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on post notifications, like the video, and then use code FITZY in the Fortnite item shop. And without further ado, I'm going to get right into the video. So what you guys see in the background is just clips of me playing with the charged shotgun. It is a very, very interesting gun. A lot of people don't know how to use it right yet, and it's been throwing a lot of people off. So the main thing I want to tell you guys about this is that it is a lot slower paced. People who were good last season are not as good this season because they may have been heavy W keyers, and that's what this gun was put into place for, was so W keying was reduced overall in the competitive scene or just in the casual scene, because a lot of people would just W key in, which, I mean, with the P90 being in the game right now, I don't see the point in it. However, people can't really just run into your box with a pump anymore. So what you guys need to do is start taking advantage and start playing smarter with your builds, your box fights, all sorts of things. There are certain exploits that you can do that I'm not going to be covering in this video. You can look them up. They're called ghosting or phantom shots, I've heard other people call them, but pretty much it's just like a little wall thing with the charged shotgun. But overall, you don't need to worry about that. The main thing you guys need to worry about is how to be shooting this gun. So the thing that's different about this gun in comparison to the old pumps or the old shotguns is that they don't shoot when you pull the trigger. They actually shoot on release. That's why you could charge it up and etc. So pretty much what you need to learn how to do is when you're shooting the gun, you do not need to be constantly charging it up. That's the biggest mistake that I was making when I first got the gun. I would charge that thing up and it would sound like the Polar Express was coming through my house because it would just have a teapot sound going crazy. I'd literally be sitting behind a wall with that for hours without a care in the world, just waiting for this guy to peek his head, and then I'd miss a pump or hit him for not as much as I expected, and I'd end up dying. What you guys want to do is treat it almost like a normal pump and just try to get as many tags on them as you can. So for example, say you're in a box fight, right? What you're going to want to do is in that position, you're going to want to charge it up a little bit, because if he makes an edit or if you make an edit, it's going to be a lot slower pace. But what you're going to want to do is just make sure that you're charging it up when it's in a box fight type of setting. But if you're in a build fight and you're cranking 90s and someone has high ground on you and you have a chance to peek on him, you're definitely going to want to just shoot it like a regular shotgun. Now when I'm talking about shooting it like that, this is another thing that people do wrong. They hold it down and try to release when they see it. You can't use the shotgun like an old shotgun. The tracking is not going to work because it's on release, and you're going to miss a lot of your flicks. So what you need to do is double tap when you're using a controller, or if you're on mouse and keyboard, you're going to want to just double tap or right click, because what that does is it almost acts like a pump in that sense, because when you double tap, the first tap acts as you holding it down, and then the next tap is a fast release, so it acts almost like a regular pump. Now you are not going to do a ton of damage with that if you're using a common or green pump. However, if you're using blue, purple, gold, and a mythic, it will be just like a regular pump. So definitely take advantage of that in your build fights. You do not need to be build fighting, charging up, running upstairs. It's not going to work out for you guys, and that's just what a lot of people don't understand this season, is the meta has changed completely. The game pace is a lot slower, and it's going to cause you a lot of damage overall if you're still trying to play the old meta. The last thing I'm going to say is make sure you guys practice. I mean, I could sit here and all day and tell you guys how to use this shotgun and what I've learned from it. And if you guys aren't playing it every day and aren't trying to get used to the shotgun, it's not going to do you any good. So, if you're running attack right now because you're afraid to use the shotgun, definitely drop the tax and start trying to use the shotgun. If you're trying to grind arenas, I do have a video coming out very shortly on how to get to Champions League very quickly. I've been just grinding arenas lately, and that's what I play mainly. And if you guys want to learn how to, use these shotguns, you're going to have to play with these shotguns. It's pretty common sense. Don't be using the tax if you're trying to get better. If you don't want to play in arenas and lose points because of this, make sure you just jump into a solo pub or anything, or just play with some friends on squads. does not matter what you do, just make sure you practice with the gun. Unfortunately, it is not in creative right now, so you can't really practice in creative. Otherwise, I'd say go ahead and do that. But other than that, practice with the gun. I promise you guys, within a week, if not a day or two, you will get used to the gun. It only took me a couple days to really get it down path, but now that I have it, me and my friends, you know, we have been playing arenas and stuff, and it's just a lot different, the meta, and that's what a lot of people haven't been paying attention to, is that the meta has changed. So please stop playing super aggressive. You need to play smarter now, get your angles on people. It just forces you to play a totally different way, and I like that aspect of it. It is a very annoying gun to use. I do know that as well. It is annoying that if someone has a gold tack and you have a blue charge shotgun, and it's a little bit of a disadvantage unless you know exactly what you're doing, because you can't edit and pump. So everything is a lot slower. I wish I could go into this. I could literally talk about this for an hour long, just talking about everything about this gun. But I got more videos for you guys coming on tips and tricks, so make sure you guys hit the sub button, turn on post notifications to be notified when I upload my videos. Also, I am doing that giveaway, so if you guys want to be entered into that, just go ahead and do the steps I talked about in the beginning of the video. And yeah, that's been all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm Fitzy, and I'll see you next time.
I get the red, I get the red, I get the bands. Give me the money, ain't fuck with nobody, I'm signing the slip. Give me the check, I'm running the clip. Ain't see me no more, cause I'm bumping a perk and I'm out of the beds. I get the red, I get the red, I get the bands. Give me the money, ain't fuck with nobody, I'm signing the slip. Give me the check, I'm running the clip. Ain't see me no more, cause I'm bumping a perk and I'm out of the beds. I see a lightless candle down the hall.